What's going on, guys? You're back again on another MLB The 2019 Diamond Dynasty video. Quick shout out to my Twitch channel. That is the whole reason why we are here on this video. Twitch.tv/GomesDaLegend. Going to be live once again tonight, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. But as you guys can see up in the top right hand corner, we did finally hit the gold threshold. So we are now at level gold XP, meaning that we have a brand new max diamond pack that we are going to be opening and have a choice between one of these nice free 99 overall signature 99 players. So we're going to be opening that today, and I don't know exactly really what I want to do with the team. So also I kind of want to get your opinion on a few players, because right now this is where the team is currently. There's definitely a few bright spots and a few sides that I'm not too happy with the team, so I want to point those out. Joe Torre has been recently struggling. I'm going to move myself up here for the time being. Torre's been struggling a little bit for me recently. I don't really know if there's a better catcher to go with. However, like, he's still hitting 270, slugging about 480. He doesn't block the best, but blocking's kind of broken on this game anyway. So I'm probably fine with him. My cap at second base, obviously, I'm happy with. Ichiro and Tony Gwynn really shouldn't have to say anything. There are a couple positions, probably third base. I need third, first, and an outfielder. That's really what I'm looking at. So that kind of tells you where I'm at. Duke Snider, possibly Frank Thomas, and Brooks Robinson are all three guys that I'm really looking towards for picking in this pack, but I'm not entirely sure. I do want a shortstop because I don't really like Jose Reyes. I have some beef with Jose Reyes. I don't know how the hell he's this bad at fielding. When he has 82 fielding, 84 reaction, he makes the most errors out of any card that I've used. Like, it's not close. Cody Bellinger is a much more fundamentally sound defender than Jose Reyes. Even my cap, who has, I think, about the same fielding once it's all said and done with equipment, and it was even worse before I got him to an 89 overall, he was a better defender than Jose Reyes. I have no idea what the hell the problem is, but we definitely got issues. However, and this is just a tip for you guys, I'm not going to make a video, so this is me saying it now. In the fourth inning program, I would almost bet money that we are going to be getting a shortstop of some kind. Possibly Omar Vizquel, possibly Tulo, possibly Ozzie Smith, Hanley Ramirez. Those are a couple names I'm throwing around. Maybe Barry Larkin as well, because the All-Star game's in Cleveland. And if you guys didn't know, actually, if you look at the collections right here, if you go to the featured programs, if you go into the fourth inning voucher, this is clearly All-Star promotional. As you guys can see, that is the Cleveland skyline. And if you look closely on the fourth inning right there, it does have the All-Star 2019 and say Cleveland in there as well. So Barry Larkin playing with the Reds, of course, still in the state of Ohio. Maybe that means we're going to get a shortstop for Barry Larkin. I'm not entirely sure, but I would put money we're getting a shortstop. Then I would also think we're probably going to get a first baseman, because we haven't gotten a shortstop or a first baseman in any of the three programs. And then we've gotten a pitcher each and every time. I think we're probably due for a reliever again. We've only got the Goose Gossage, so I think we could probably get a nice maybe 99 reliever. I don't know. It's tough to really say if we're all going to get 99 overalls the entire time. I have a hard time believing that they're going to give us 3 99 signatures and then completely drop off to like 95s. I feel like that's not going to happen, because it's getting to the point where, 95s aren't playable on everybody's team because there's so many damn good cards in the game. And that's kind of where I'm at right now. So I'm probably going to go with and stick it out with Jose Reyes for now at shortstop and kind of wait it out and see what happens. But here's really where I'm at, man. Like I said, I need my corners and I need an outfielder. So we got the pack right here. I'm going to open it and I'm going to choose who I want. Obviously, we do not need Tony Gwynn for obvious reasons, because, he is, I already have him on my team. So you can pick him, but actually, I don't know if it would let me pick him or not. I really hope it wouldn't let you pick him, but I don't think there's probably a way to stop that. Joe Morgan, I have my cap at second base, so there's really no point for me to put him over there as well. So it's really down between these three. So I've done a lot of talking between people in stream, in YouTube comments, on Twitter, so on and so forth, between each and every one of these three cards. Obviously, Frank Thomas is the most popular. You don't see a lot. You see a decent amount of Duke Schneiders, but I think it's fair to say Brooks Robinson is definitely the most rare out of all of these 599 max signature cards. You don't see him often. I can count on probably one hand the amount of times I faced him, because a lot of people take Frank, a lot of people take Tony Gwynn, and other people just are not there at like the diamond tier where they have had enough picks in order to get him. So looking at Duke Schneider, Snider. I've heard some decent things about him. He has 78 arm at center, which isn't bad. He has decent speed. 74 for center field is all right. 85 fielding. 83 power versus lefties. 93 contact versus lefties. Not the greatest, but it is not bad at all. 108 vision. He's a lefty bat. He hits righties obviously the best, which goes good for him. I don't know, man. I was really considering this, but at the same point, I think there's so many good outfielders, and that's why I'm going to have to pass on him. I think there's too many good outfielders that, I mean, I just don't think Duke Snider, I don't know, a lot of people were not the hottest on him, so I'm pretty much down between Frank Thomas and Brooks Robinson right here. It's pretty palpable. What's the problem with Frank Thomas? It's his defense. It's obviously not completely up to par, but from what I've played against Frank Thomas, he knocks a lot of stuff down, and he has the speed to get over to first base. 49 speed, and really the only time where his defense really shows, in my opinion, is those balls hit over his head, which, albeit that animation does come up a lot in MLB The Show 19, but he's a hell of a hitter. Brooks Robinson, on the other hand, the best defensive player you're going to find. You know, pretty much maxed out defense, 99 fielding, 97 reaction, 97 arm at third base. It does not get much better. 49 speed is not great, but it is also not bad. You know, it's definitely usable. Maxed out vision, so he's gonna have a pretty good time not striking out, making contact with the ball at the very least, having a lot of lengthy at bats, falling a lot of pitches off. You know, pretty much 99 and over 100 contact as well, and about 80 power per side. So it's really tough. It's really tough between these two. I've talked to a lot of people, like I said, and I'm going to have to go with Frank Thomas, in my opinion. I gotta go Frank Thomas. Like I said, first base, in my opinion, is more of a need for me right now. And I have somebody who I'm going to introduce at third base, I think, who I'm rather going to take. So Frank Thomas is going to be my brand new first baseman that I will be choosing. I'm happy with my pick. You know, like I said, my biggest concern was defense, and I've talked to enough people where I don't think that's really going to be so much of an issue. So I'm happy with my pick right there. Of course, I still need a third baseman and an outfielder, but we have about 140k right now, and I have some more stubs sitting on ice in my binder that I just have to go through and sell. So I want to ask you guys' opinion on a couple players right now. Nolan Arenado. I've been long wanting this card. He has 80 fielding, which I think should be better. I think that's really low for Nolan Arenado. I mean, that's a little ridiculous. Like, Matt Chapman has 99. I think he's a better defender than Nolan Arenado, but I don't think he's 19 better defensively than Nolan Arenado, because I believe Matt Chapman has 99 fielding. Yeah, there's no way you can tell me he has 19 better fielding than Nolan. Stop it. That's ridiculous. But he is a great hitter, of course. 82-76 versus righties is all right. It's not the best, but he's always up on inside edge. And of course, righties is usually where you would face a starting pitcher. So that's usually going to be about at least 88 and like 80 plus power. And then of course, 104 contact, 99 power lefties. I'm worried about his speed a little bit. That's a bit of my concern. His speed is pretty low, getting to balls, you know, going in foul territory, and just, you know, being on the base pass, that speed is a little worrisome for me. But otherwise, I don't really know of any other third baseman that I would really want alongside that price range. I don't want to go up and get somebody like Wade Boggs. I want a power threat personally. I want a little bit more power in my lineup. I really want to get this Matt Williams, and honestly, should I don't know. I should wait almost, because I think he might go down to like 80k when it's all said and done, because this season is still relatively new, and this card is obviously really, really good. You know, 92 vision, pretty much 100 plus contact both sides, 96, 121 power, and then better fielding than Nolan Arenado, and like double the speed. So I'm really looking between those two at third base, and then my outfielder, and like I said, shortstop, I think I'm going to wait for the program, see who we get, and that might be the best idea anyway, because maybe we do get a third baseman. I kind of doubt it, because we've already gotten Miggy, but you never know. You never know with this, you never know with this game. As far as outfielders, there's a couple guys that I'm really thinking about. One of them, of course, is Rickey Henderson. You know, he's going for about 76k right now, so I could buy both Nolan Arenado and Rickey Henderson, and that's something I was talking about on stream last night. But like I said, there's a couple people. If you guys would ever be so kind to let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. I'm really looking towards Rickey Henderson. Alex Gordon, a lot of people have said nice things about him. Of course, he's great defensively, and he would really lock up my outfield with arm strength, you know, with Tony Gwynn, Ichiro, and Alex Gordon. I mean, Ichiro's got, Rickey Henderson has 83, which isn't bad. So it's really between, do I want, you know, the maxed out arm at 97, you know, have a really good arm strength nobody's running, or the no-fly zone, you know, having 99 speed Rickey, 90 speed Ichiro, and I think Tony Gwynn is 91 speed, and then all of them having Rickey as gold defense. It says diamond, but trust me, that's actually clickbait. He does not have diamond defense. You have to have 90 fielding in order to actually have diamond defense. I talked about that on my video yesterday. I really wish they would stop doing that. It is completely misleading. But I'm between Rickey Henderson, Alex Gordon. I've heard good things about this Larry Doby. He's a center fielder primary. However, if I dropped into one of the corners, he moves down to 75 fielding and 70 reaction. But if I have him in center, that 64 fielding is a little worrisome, because if you're playing at a deep park, 64 speed, I usually play Tony Gwynn or Ichiro in center. 64 speed is not going to get to balls like 90 or 91 speed, so I'm concerned about that. Obviously, Trout would be nice, but that's more so a pipe dream. I don't think I'm really going to spend all my stubs on one player because I have two positional needs. Adam Jones is probably a bit much for me, but I would really like to have him. And then finally, I'm also looking at probably Andre Dawson. He has a really good arm strength. You know, he would play in right field or left. No, probably right field, because he can maintain gold defense. He has 99 power versus righties, about 80 vision, decent contact. You know, he's not the best hitter, but he's pretty cheap. That's on the cheap side, so maybe I could get Matt Williams then. Let me know down below in the comment section, what should I get? What am I missing? Is there another third baseman or outfielder that I'm not thinking of? But nonetheless, Frank Thomas is our brand new first baseman. I should have a debut with him probably tomorrow, possibly. I would like to get that out to you guys. Of course, if you guys do not know, I'm going on vacation, and well, it's not much of a vacation. It's more so I'm just going to be out in Chicago for a couple of days. So if you guys have any video ideas that you would like me to post and have pre-recorded, let me know down below in the comment section. I should be daily uploading this entire time, of course. Always try to get 2 videos out to you guys. Unfortunately, I will not be able to stream while I'm out in Chicago, so that will be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then I'll be back on Monday streaming regularly and be back in the lab recording live videos for you guys. But let me know what you guys think. Did I make the right choice? Should I have taken Brooks, Duke Snider, Joe Morgan, even though I'm at cap? Let me know down below in the comment section how I did. And yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like that. I hope you guys are great today. Later, guys. I'm out.
Love is love, and hate is hate. To die is an awesome adventure, and I can hardly wait. Earth is a prison, I need a great escape. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone. You know I'm in my zone. I took a bite of the glory.